Oh
Hey
god.
guys.
Oh god.
Master
It wasn't
Daddy,
as funny as
of
the
course.
first time.
Shut up! They're not supposed to know about this is a second take.
Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do.
Alright, just keep going.
Oh, so man, I love how you guys let me finish the intro.
Yeah.
No problem, man.
Do the intro.
So this
Continue.
is Topic Tantrum with John.
Oh, topic tantrum. Just topic tantrum.
I
It's
guess.
not an episode. It's just topic tantrum in general.
Yeah, because we don't have Emerson.
I mean, that's true. I miss Emerson.
Yeah, Emerson. Ever since the accident.
Fuck.
I'm Southern Emerson. Doesn't matter.
Okay, finish the intro. My bad.
Fuck it. Let's just get on with the episode. I don't even care.
All right.
Alright, let's
So
do this.
we tried filming this not yesterday, but the day before, and it didn't work out too well.
You
The
didn't work
recording
out
messed
too
up.
well.
It was absolutely a hilarious episode, like our best episode yet, and we had to scratch all the
And
topics.
God just shit on us.
Yeah.
He
and
just
then
said,
God was
fuck
like-
you guys in particular.
Yep. All right. So
Well,
that's that. And my first topic that just came in my head, I have some written down, but fuck writing shit down, because one came in my head. What the fuck ever happened to Heelys?
Heelys?
Yeah.
I wear them to this day.
I mean,
I almost
like,
broke my arm, like, sliding down the slide on my
I had a
Heelys
pair.
when I was in, like, 5th grade.
I
And
had
they're
a-
gone.
I had a pair, but like I was too fat to do it, so I was like, you know what? These are just gonna be $80 shoes. And this was back when like shoes were normally like $40. Like I was at
Yeah.
that age where shoes weren't that expensive. My mom, to say the least, was pissed.
Like, I fucking loved Heelys. That was my favorite thing to play with. Like, it wasn't really... I remember buying Heelys, and I thought, like, shit, I'm gonna be an expert at this
Yeah,
when, like,
and then like you just like fall
first
on your
day.
ass.
I was like, I put them
Boom!
on, put the wheels in, and my dad's like, oh, you're not gonna be an expert on the first day. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm, like, falling down in the middle of the mall. Everyone's making fun of me, laughing. I almost started crying.
Well, you
What
know,
the Heelys,
No, like,
man?
I never had Heelys. I always, like, you know the ripstick?
Yeah.
yes. God,
I bought, like, me in the ass. I
Hey.
bought, like, anyway, I bought, like, 6 ripsticks. But, you know, that doesn't even matter.
let's just,
There's
you
no
know,
video
just
feed,
just
goddammit.
keep going, just keep going,
Yeah, just...
Fuck you, John.
just keep going. This is good. Yeah.
Alright, so the video's gone. We don't need video, I guess.
No, videos for wimps.
I'm pretty sure
John's
the,
picture scares the shit out of me.
I'm pretty sure, like, everybody try turning your video back on real quick. I don't want to get away from the episode. Just try clicking it.
It's not working. Home
It's not,
slice.
okay.
No.
It's gotta be the Wi-Fi, because I have Skype Premium. Like, do you guys want to cut and paste this into an UVU, or do we want to keep going?
No, let's just keep going.
Alright, so I'm gonna make an UVU while we're talking.
Yeah,
so-
I wish I could, but I'm recording.
Yeah. Okay. So that was just something that popped into my head. Like I was thinking, I was like, I remember using those things all the time. But
Yeah. You know.
all right, this topic was kind of like from last episode. I kind of took it and like molded it a bit. All right, what movie should they remake? Just any movie. Like, what movie do you think like had potential, but they really shouldn't remake it, or a movie that you just liked and it's old and should get reamped? Like, what do you guys think?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like that. I think that's really good. But like, oh, is our video back?
Not well, just mine, cause I'm awesome.
Oh, hey, gorgeous.
Oh.
Oh, let's go. Thank you,
Okay.
Skype. I'm pretty sure it's just the internet connection. Mine isn't good. I'll go on my own internet connection next episode. Okay. So, I was thinking about this for a while, and I really can't think of any movies that I thought they should remake, but I think they could have done a lot more with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series.
Yeah, that's my favorite Spider-Man.
Like, I like the new one,
Yes.
and like the new one looks like it's gonna be good, but I was reading up, I don't know if it was just like a fan thing, but like, they were gonna come out with a Spider-Man 4, and it had like,
Is your like sister or whatever being murdered?
Katarina's freaking out.
Sorry. Anyway.
They were gonna have like, it was like a vampire dude, they were gonna have Carnage, they were gonna have like, there's gonna be like 4 villains, and I was pumped. I was like,
No, that was like a real thing. Like they had a script
Yeah.
for it and everything. They
Yeah, I
started
don't know what
production
happened,
and
but
ran out of money.
It was probably
They ran
Tobey
out of funding.
Maguire. Oh.
But I was like, I really wanted to watch that, but nothing happened with it, so that kind of disappointed me. Like, I like the new ones, don't get me wrong, but like, the old ones weren't as bad as other people thought. So.
Yeah.
Ashton, what do you think?
Oh god.
Okay, like Zach, you specifically are probably gonna like jump at me for this, but like after thinking about it, I really wish they'd remake The Breakfast Club.
No.
Like
No.
I could see.
Yeah,
I could see like.
like
I think that a modern version of it would be kind of cool.
yeah.
I just love, like, that's honestly, like, my favorite movie of all time. Like,
I don't
like,
really have a favorite movie.
it's like really weird because it goes like my favorite movie of all time was The Breakfast Club, and then my second favorite of all time was Django Unchained. Like, I don't know
What?
why, but I loved that movie.
I mean, the
I
movie
liked
was
it
alright.
because I got to
but,
hear
like,
I got to hear Leonardo DiCaprio say the N-word like 600 times, so that's pretty cool.
yeah.
But like my favorite movie of all time, Superbad. It's so it's so damn good.
I think it
Honestly,
could have been
like-
better, honestly. Like, it was
I don't
good,
know, man,
but I
like-
expected more from that movie.
I honestly like it surpassed me. Like
God.
okay, like Michael Cera and Jonah Hill. That's like an incomparable team. Like, it's fantastic.
You guys
I
ever
thought that
see-
movie.
You guys saw 21 Jump Street, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie was hilarious. That movie, like, snap,
I'm
like,
like pumped as shit.
like, I remember just watching the movie and, like, non-stop laughing. Like, I just remember, like, I wanted to bring that up because that movie was, like, really good.
Yeah. That movie was pretty good.
Alright, ready? New topic or no?
Sure.
Still want to talk
Yeah.
about
No.
movies?
Let's move on. We've kind of drove this one in the dirt.
Okay. Doing great. Girl 16 who survived the 3,500-foot skydiving fall leaves ICU. 3,500 feet. Her parachute didn't come out. She survived.
Did she hit like water or what?
No, she hit full ground. Slammed into the ground. Mackenzie Washington, 16, will remain hospitalized in Oklahoma for a lacerated liver and kidney, a broken tooth, and broken bones throughout her body. But at the press conference Tuesday afternoon, hospital officials said she's in good condition.
It was
Like-
probably just like the way she landed, like.
Yeah, I just can't believe, like, that's 3,500 feet.
But that's
That
also.
is high up.
Yeah, it's
That's-
high up, but there's also like a lot of chances for like the wind to catch you and kind of like slow you down.
Well, yeah, but like at the same time, like
Well, look at the
I don't know,
suit-
like
look at the suit she was wearing.
that's far as fuck to fall.
It's not like the squirrel suits where it's like has the wings
Right,
on
right.
it or anything.
Yeah,
It's-
but still, you can still get like. I don't know. I don't do any skydiving myself.
Man, here's a picture of her in the hospital. But apparently, like, she's talking and everything. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine falling from that height, though. Just knowing you're about to die, and then you're fine. Like,
Yeah, that would be a mind freak. Mind freak.
that's unbelievable. I couldn't
Are you ready?
imagine doing it. I'm ready. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Oh no! The Skype gods have frowned upon us once again.
Alright, next week, we're switching to Skype. Next week.
Yeah, that'll be part of the title.
Alright.
Topic Tantrum
Wait, what
dumps
the?
that
Whoops.
gay.
Sorry, I started playing something. Yeah, no. Like, I just think that's really cool. Like, that's something that, like, I can't believe someone survived that. Like, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Something that's really, that's pure.
Yeah.
Alright, next topic.
Next topic. Whose topic?
Alright. Actually, you want to go with one? I've already said a couple of
I already
them.
know what his is.
Oh, yeah.
420. 420.
Okay. So,
Graze
like,
it.
How do you guys feel about? I'm pretty sure we all have the same viewpoint here, but like, how do you guys feel about the legalization of marijuana? Like,
I
let's
want to go
start small
first.
scale.
I
like
want to go first.
Colorado, like,
Oh, like I think that's.
Do you guys approve?
Yeah, I
or-
approve.
I mean, I definitely approve. Like, there's much worse things. I'd rather see someone going out in the street smoking pot than like a cigarette.
Or like drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
you're right.
it's really not like I want to say that legalizing it will lower the crime rate because not like a lot, but I mean like if you legalize pot, no one's gonna have to deal it anymore or anything. Everyone is just
Yeah.
gonna have to go and just get it from a store. Like I was even thinking like how about a younger age than like I was thinking 16 for pot. I'm not even saying it just for me. I'm saying in general, I think a
Here's the
16-year-old
thing.
should be able to go out and
Like-
smoke pot.
Here's the thing, like, marijuana in, like, a lot of ways is good for you. Like, it's all around, like, it could... So to stop. In all actuality, like, the legalization...
Hey.
the legalization of marijuana could, like, it could destroy the medicine industry because of the power that it has. But at the same time, I don't think 16 is the right age, to be honest.
I don't
because
think so. I think
even though-
18 would be fine. Or 21.
Yeah, 18, because 18 is
Like
where
18
because like marijuana, like no matter how good it might be for you, is a mind-altering drug. Like,
Yeah.
and when you're 16, your brain isn't completely done growing and forming yet, and marijuana, while it might be good for your brain in certain ways, it's not fantastic for the development of your brain.
Right.
Neither is
So, like-
working out. Like not for your brain, but like the same thing goes for working out. It stuns your growth. I read something somewhere where like working out stuns your growth. So before you start, like before you finish growing, working out, it's not bad for you, but it's like if you're one of those people who sits there and works out 24/7,
Chris.
It
Like-
depends on the workouts. Like, that's like, when they say that, it's anything over the head, like anything that
Yeah.
compresses the spine,
Mhm.
stunts your growth. But, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not good for you. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to your brain, you probably shouldn't play with that shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
16, I don't think is 18 is where, like, because you're pretty much fully mature by then. It's really not going to do much to
No,
you.
I
So,
can
like,
see that, but I mean, like, even if they had to, like, set a limit for it, like, a 16-year-old can buy, like, a gram a month, and all of them need, like, a card. You know, like, or, like, have a certain, not a gram, because that's not a lot, but, like, an ounce a month for a 16-year-old, and you have to have a card, and you can't have any, like, felony charges or misdemeanors or anything on your record, just, like, if you're just a kid who wants to go and have some fun on a Friday night, I think they should be able to sell it to you.
I guess. Well, at the very least, I think it should be decriminalized. They don't even have to necessarily make it
yeah.
legal.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those touchy topics where people, like, everybody brings in medical facts, everyone brings in, like,
Well,
all
to
this
be
other
honest,
stuff.
they don't really. There's not really much known about like the adverse effects of it. They just like doctors assume because they don't look into it because it's not legal. So like they don't see it as really a problem. And there goes our
Yeah.
video again. But
my video.
Fuck.
It's just the internet connection. I'm looking at mine and it's, like, red, so it's gonna go on and
Mine's,
on.
like,
Yeah.
good. I don't know what's up.
No, it's
Okay,
probably
okay.
mine.
Enough about the
Hang on,
internet.
hang on.
I was in I was in the middle of doing my discussion
Alright, go
about
on,
the
I'm sorry,
topic.
I'm sorry,
No,
I'm sorry.
no. I want more. I want more of an apology than that.
I'm
You're
sorry.
gonna have to like.
I'll suck your dick.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good. Okay, but anyways, what was I saying? Just decriminalize it. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. The adverse effects. They say stuff, but like doctors change their minds a lot about marijuana.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's like the same thing with a lot of things too. It's not just
I know,
marijuana.
but like
That's
they can't give you a definite like most of the time they'll be like, oh, this is how this is, and they like 100% believe that's how it is, like with like alcohol and like other drugs, and that might be apt to change when they find something else. But with marijuana, they're not 100% sure on really anything. They're like, we're pretty sure this might be bad for you, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
I just think more
like I
research
said,
needs to
it's
be done
really
about it.
like it's more of like morals than anything at this point. Like, I mean, people go out and they smoke pure toxins
Or
like
like
into their
they
lungs, and then
drink.
marijuana, which is like, I don't know if it's been proven or not, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's better for you than cigarettes, and it has a better effect for you. Like, it gets you high. I mean, like, it allows you to enjoy it, while a cigarette's just like you just smoke it and you get like the nicotine buzz off of it, but that's it. Like, I really don't see why it's necessary for cigarettes, but I can definitely see why people go out and get high.
Yeah,
All right, new topic.
sure.
Ashton,
topic.
did you say you have two?
No, I had one.
He only has
That was
one.
it.
Okay, do you have any, John?
Yes, I have a couple.
Okay.
The first one was the one that I tried to do on the other episode, and it was talking about anime
Yeah.
and saying that. Let's see if my video will come back on. I was talking to Emerson, and he's like, "You look like the kind of guy that watches anime," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I do. That's weird that you know that." I mean, I'm not like a big ass nerd or anything, but
Emerson, like, he's a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Like, he just got, like, that new game for it. I mean, like, he's not an anime fan, but he's, like, the Dragon Ball Z fan.
I'm a mild anime fan. Like, I'm not as bad as a lot of people are, but like I'll watch it regularly.
Yeah, like, he's not,
I'm not
like,
weeaboo
crazy
level.
about anime, but he really likes Dragon Ball Z. Like, his Dragon Ball Z, like, fascination is like my Nightwing fascination, like DC Comics. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'd relate it to. But, like, for anime, I mean, like, the only thing I used to watch, like, I used to watch, like, that Teen Titans show, which is more, like, American,
Yeah.
but, and then I'm, like, halfway through season 1 of Soul Eater on Netflix. I'm trying to watch so many things at once on Netflix, so.
I currently watch Naruto and Bleach, and
those
Naruto
are
I
good,
used to
though.
watch when I was younger, but I never got into it because I never knew, like, when new episodes came on and all that stuff, like, so I'd just watch it, like, when it was on. I didn't even care about the storyline.
right, I used to do that too, but
Fight.
I got into it.
No,
though.
like I used to like straight up like I knew everything about Naruto. I was like such a geek over that
Who's
stuff.
the main, like,
Like, I
blonde
knew-
kid?
Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, like the character specifically I knew everything about. Nothing else.
Yeah. But my favorite, like, let's go around and like name our favorite ones, cause you guys all watch some, don't you?
I mean, like, does Pokemon count? I used to
Yeah,
love Pokemon.
that's anime. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch Pokemon then, like, all the time. I don't watch it anymore because it's all, like, stupid now. But I mean, like, I don't know. I just never got into anime. Like, I always thought it was kind of, like, weird. Like, I remember watching, what's that show? Like, Nasha.
Iyonasha.
Yeah, like something
Yeah,
like
like, the guy's, like, has white, long hair.
I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
I used to, like, I didn't watch it, but, like, I always saw it on, like, Adult Swim, and that's where I used to watch
Toonami.
it. Yeah, like all
I
those.
thought that like I remember like Toonami came out and then like but Adult Swim would have like the funny shows at first and then as you got later on in the night there'd be like a shit ton of anime shows.
Yeah.
And like I would stay honestly like I used to stay up late to watch those. Like Inuyasha or whatever it's called, like that was one of my favorites to be honest.
I remember going to sleep at like 10 and like being mad because I couldn't stay up to watch like TV
What's
and
my
stuff like that when I was
anime?
younger.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer to go to sleep at 7:30. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I try regularly going to sleep at 7:30 on school nights.
I can't
Like-
go to sleep that early.
I feel weird if I'm going to sleep like past 9. Like, after this episode, I'm going right to sleep.
Yeah.
Cause
My body physically won't let me go to sleep earlier than
Yeah.
I missed the
9:30.
bus.
Yeah.
Like, how many times did I miss the bus last semester, Ashton? 25?
Almost
That was my
every
guess.
day. That was almost every day.
Alright, so almost every day I missed the bus.
That's way more than 25. Dude.
I had like 13 absences in first period. Like, truancy was calling me. And like, it's not like I'm skipping. Oh, goodbye,
Fuck.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
It's not like I'm skipping school. I honestly just woke up late. That's how it happened, is I would wake up late. And like when I get my license, it'll be easier on me because I don't have to wake up until 6:30 every day. But until I get my license, I'm gonna go to sleep on a regular basis at 7:30.
Yeah.
Tonight I tried getting the show done by 8 so I could go to sleep. And I used to go to sleep listening to music. But I wouldn't wake up listening to music. So now what I do is I listen to podcasts, and I just since it's on YouTube, it'll turn off automatically when I'm done watching it. So, or not watching it, I just lay it down and I just listen. I watch PKA. That's my favorite podcast to watch. I used to watch something called PTFO Live. But, I just go to sleep, listen to the different podcasts, whatever I'm listening to for that night, and I just like listening to the people talk. I fall asleep halfway through me falling asleep. The video ends. They're usually 4 hours or something, so it's not noisy. And then my alarm goes off and I wake up on time. I missed the bus once this semester, and it was and I know we've only been going to school for 20 days or something, but I'm still I'm happy with how I've been doing. My grades are up there. I've been waking up on time. I'm in a better mood than I was last semester, so.
Yeah.
I know I kind of got off topic. I just thought I'd let everybody.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I forgot what the topic was.
Anime.
Oh, anime. It was my topic too. I'm just my favorite anime, because I'm gonna bring that back to mind because I never got to say mine, would be Full Metal Alchemist. I like Brotherhood and the first one. Just Full Metal Alchemist.
Connor really wants me to start watching it.
You should. You should.
He got me into Soul Eater, and then he told me that his new favorite was Full Metal Alchemist. I have no clue what it's about, but it's he told me that it was good.
It'll explain it the very first couple episodes. It'll explain it.
Yeah.
And it could do it better than I can, because you'll be like, what the fuck, if I just tell you. But
Yeah.
I like the ending better of Brotherhood, but I like the story of just Full Metal Alchemist. And I also watched Angel Beats and Death Note. Death Note's probably my second favorite anime, and then my third favorite is Angel Beats. So yeah, there's that.
Alright. I have 3 more topics, and we have...
You want to end at 10? I mean 9?
Yeah, we could probably end a little past 9 if we want to do a 40-minute episode. Because I have a couple more topics, and I just want to get them out there because starting tomorrow, I'm just starting a huge list. So
go ahead.
Alright, do we want to talk about our favorite teachers? Do we want to talk about Justin Bieber? Or do we want to talk about the park test?
Justin Bieber.
Alright. So apparently, Justin Bieber...
is a douchebag.
There was a petition. You guys heard about him getting arrested, correct? He got the DUI and all that.
The drug
just make sure.
thing.
Yep.
He masturbated
Apparently,
in jail.
there was a petition, and it was to get him deported to Canada because that's where he came from. And there was 100,000 signatures, so it has to go to the White House, I think.
It doesn't have to, but they have to at least look at it.
Yeah, and
But the thing is just because a lot of people want him gone doesn't mean that the government's gonna be ooh. He has to do something legitimately, he'd have to do something really bad to be justified getting.
Well, I mean, I've heard so much crap about him, spitting on.
That, but that doesn't have anything to do with.
Yeah, but that's normal people do that every day. You'd have to do something far beyond just getting a DUI to get deported.
I mean,
unless you're
because he's here legally.
But,
yeah, it's gonna be all the it's gonna be all the haters for Justin Bieber sitting there oh, Justin Bieber sucks. Let's troll him and get him kicked out of our country. Ha ha ha.
It's the thing is yeah, he's a bad person. Yeah, he's a douchebag. But if we ignored him, we would never hear about it. He would just disappear off the radar like so many other people who are have been famous and had 15 minutes of fame and then just disappeared. But the only reason why he's kept his fame so long is because of the way he's acting. The same thing with Miley Cyrus. That's why she's gone crazy.
Yeah, I
too.
thought she was done after that, like, Can't Be Tamed song. Like, The Climb, Can't Be Tamed. And I think there might have been another one. I don't know. But, like, I thought she was done. I just, like, never heard of her. And then, like, she came out with We Can't Stop It. I was, like, looking at her like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, she turned into like a German dyke. That's what she reminds me of.
Yeah. She's, like,
Like she
weird.
looks like a Helga now.
You remember that
I
show,
am
Hannah Montana,
Helga.
with her on it?
Yeah, I used to watch that sometimes.
Like, apparently, like, her older brother, like, Jackson on the show, I don't know his real name.
he was like
Like,
30 something on the show.
Yeah, he was, like, way older than everyone else.
Yeah, he just looks like a teenager, so it worked.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know how old he is, but he's, like, super old.
He was like,
Oh.
he was close to 30. I know that much.
Speaking of, like, kids' TV shows, like, this just came to mind. I don't know a lot about it, but they're talking about a new Drake and Josh movie. Do you remember that show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're talking, like, I thought that'd be
Confirmed.
awesome.
Like Drake Bellwether was like, "Oh yeah, who's ready? We're back." And he posted a picture of him and Josh Peck, like hashtag Drake and Josh movie. Ugh. I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped for, like,
You know that
I'll-
might have
I'll-
been just a joke, though.
no, because
I really hope it's not.
My brother showed me, like, the whole thing about it, and I really, like, I can't remember where I saw the article, but he showed me, and it was, like, a legitimate article. It wasn't just from Drake Bell and all them. It was, like, Drake Bell's, like, reading over the script or something. I can't remember exactly what happened. I mean, like, not all the facts that I say are going to be true.
Right.
It's just what I see on the internet, but it's, like, I'm pumped for that. I don't care what else anyone else says. I'm, like, excited.
Yeah,
Okay, new topic?
sure.
That's tongue.
Okay. The park test. Have you guys heard about this? Yes? No?
No.
No.
Okay. So apparently our school system, this is what I heard from Mr. Klein, our theater teacher. He took a whole entire class today, and he was just talking to us about, like, how the school systems aren't teaching us what we need to be taught. He went on a huge rant, and, like, normally, like, if a teacher's ranting at us, I'll be the smart ass to, like, say stuff the whole entire time.
Yeah.
So, but today I was really interested in what he was trying to tell us. He was just, like, talking to us about, like, the school system. He told us one thing he brought up was, like, they're thinking about blocking our schedules, so, like, it's a alternating schedule.
Yeah, that's not
with
gonna
4
affect
classes
me.
a day. Well, yeah, because you're
Fuck you,
leaving
John.
next year, but apparently they're coming out with something called the park test, which is supposed to come out next year,
What is it testing?
and it's gonna eliminate end of course testing,
Oh, awesome.
but it's gonna be multiple choice. But this is what bugs me, is every question is gonna be a 2-part question. You're gonna have the multiple choice, and under it you're gonna have a line, and you have to explain why you know this
never
for
mind.
every answer.
No, I'd rather have
That's
EOC.
fucking gay.
Yeah, no.
Like, my thing is, like, even, like, obviously, like, I'm not a kid who gets, like, the best grades ever, so it's gonna bug me because if I don't know an answer, I just circle a random one. It's a 25% chance that I'm gonna get it
Yeah.
right, and I just hope that I'm going to. Now, it's like, say you go into a test and you're clueless, which I do a lot, which I shouldn't.
Which a lot of people do, not just you.
Yeah. And
It's
you
not gonna
circle-
make the
you
test
circle
scores
random
look better.
answers. You can't explain why, and it's gonna automatically count it wrong. If you can't back up why.
Well, wait, how
you
are they
answered
gonna
the question-
grade that? That'd be like AP testing. Like, you'd have to have, like, individual graders grade it.
Yeah, it would be like
Which-
impossible. Like it takes
it would
so much
cost them
longer
a
to
lot
grade.
of money. Because you gotta pay graders.
But how many people do you think are gonna fail this test?
Like, a lot.
I mean, I went into my
yeah.
algebra EOC last year. I studied for like 3 weeks straight. Math is just not my strong point.
Not mine either.
And I got like an 86 on it or something. On my EOC. That EOC helped me pass. Like, I would have failed algebra last year if I didn't do that well on the EOC. But I just don't get, like, there's a lot of kids who go in there unprepared, and you're gonna be keeping kids in credit recovery, staying back a grade, and doing all this just because you want to give us a harder test. I mean, like, I understand that they want you to know what you're learning,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of kids at our school, not just our school, at all schools that just slide by. They don't do anything
Right.
special. I'm just worried that they're gonna do that, and like I think the reason they're doing it is it forces you to study. It like because if you don't study, you're just screwed when you go in there. But at the same time, like coming from my perspective, that is gonna suck.
Yeah.
That it's
Yeah, I understand. So, like, yeah. Let's start a new topic if you want. Well, it's 9
Alright.
o'clock. Do you want to end it soon? Just one more topic?
I think I have one more topic.
Let's
I
make it
should-
short. And then we'll just
Alright.
sign off, be like,
Well, well, each of these kind of like requires like a little story, but since I come from up north and you guys both are from Tennessee
well,
your whole lives,
actually,
I'm pretty sure.
no. I've lived longer in Alabama than I have in Tennessee, but it's...
Well-
there's not much of a difference between the states.
So no one's gonna know who these people we're talking about are. So like, you're gonna have to explain why. But who was your favorite teacher and why? Like ever. Like, it doesn't even have to necessarily be a school teacher. It could be a karate teacher or a guitar teacher, anything. Like, who was the best teacher you've ever
Karate.
had? Shut up.
Karate.
I took karate for 8 years.
Karate!
Just kidding.
I took it for
Yeah,
like
okay,
3
but-
years. I only got like a yellow belt, and I was like, this is stupid, and then quit, because I'm a little quitter. Or at least I was when I was a little kid. But anyway, my favorite teacher would probably be my, in 6th grade, my social studies teacher. Because, like, he pretty much got me into, like, being a good student, you know, because I'd always, like, done my work and stuff, but I was kind of lazy back then, and, like, I would sometimes skip out on stuff, but he, like, got me, like, liking to do some stuff, you know, especially
Yeah.
with, like, social studies and history, because that's,
I
like,
mean,
my favorite subject.
My favorite teacher ever, her name was it was like Miss Guglielmo. She had like the weirdest last name ever. And then she got married, and then she became Miss Graziano. And then she got divorced and became Miss Guglielmo's again. And then got remarried to the same guy, so became Miss Graziano again. But like, she was my 1st grade teacher. And a lot of people don't say like that early years of like that teacher being your favorite, because you don't really, it's just like a teacher.
Yeah.
But I went back to her like every year, no matter what grade I was in, I would go back to her and start talking to her. Like, she was like the nicest teacher I had. But my 6th grade social studies teacher, her name was Mrs. Mack. She was a
sorry.
she was a great teacher, and she got me like to be what I want to be when I'm older. Like, I want to be a history teacher for 6th graders, because it was just the class I enjoyed. It was.
What's up with, like, freaking, like, 6th grade social studies teachers?
I mean, like, she's not my favorite teacher, but it was the subject, like ancient civilizations, evolution.
Yeah.
I mean, it just interests me.
Right.
It makes me want to, like, and I love kids. Like, I know I'm still a kid myself, but I mean, like, when I'm older, I'm pumped to go, I want to teach kids and, like, release what I know to other people.
Yeah.
Ashton?
Hey.
Hey, I'm Ashton Gibbs. Ashton
Hey
Gibbs.
guys, hey, Ashton Gibbs here.
Ashton Gibbs here. I'm gonna do the topic tantrum.
Yo, you know what would be cool if you fucking die?
I'm not fat. I'm Big Bang. Sorry.
Bones don't jiggle. So like, I had like my kindergarten teacher's name was Miss, and honestly, like, how Zach, how you went back to your 1st grade teacher every year, like, I went back to Miss Shock to see her, like, every year. Like, now they have, like, open house and stuff for, like, you to go, like, at the
Yeah.
elementary schools especially, like, you just go meet the teachers and shit, you know?
Mhm.
So, like, I would go back every year and see Miss Shock, because, like, I was supposed to have learning disabilities.
Oh, and he's gone.
We can't hear you.
Last thing you got to say was they thought I had learning disabilities.
because he
Oh my
does.
God.
He still
Alright,
does.
alright, fuck Ashton, we're ending the show.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, my final note on the teachers thing. My 3rd grade teacher, Miss Grassi, was hot. I don't care if she sees this or not, she was hot.
Is that
Oh
it?
my God. I would marry her right now if I
Will
could.
you marry me?
No, sorry, I'm
Oh,
Jewish.
okay. It's okay. I don't want, I don't want to like have any of my kids have any Jewish blood in them, and you don't want to throw
Yeah,
a turd
exactly.
in the
That
water
always
hole.
sucks, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, you ready to sign off?
Yeah, let's sign off.
Alright, and since this happened last week, Connor said it, so I think it should become a, normal thing. Goodbye, guys. Fuck you.
Can I have the pussy, boss?